Libra.
Well, Libra, this is your astrological forecast for 2015. And so what we have here is some decision being made here on September 1st. Actually, you can take in that last day of November too, when the Sun and Saturn are conjunct. The Sun is you, so it's your essence along with Saturn wanting to secure something. And I feel it might have to do with travel, maybe travel plans. It's the third house of communication, so it's a good day actually to lock something in if you're having to have a review or an interview or maybe a presentation. In that case, you should be good to go. You're solid on December 1st. Also, your communication is quite, should I say, surprising and a little bit outside of the box. Uranus is coming in with a feeling of the unexpected, but it's in a great aspect here with a trine, so I'm feeling that you might be thinking or speaking a little bit outside the box. On the 4th, 5th, and 6th, we're going to feel that the energies are going to be a little bit challenging, but in a way where I feel it's more like breakthrough energy. Sometimes squares can be a little difficult, but for the most part, squares are dynamic energies that come in that really help us cut to the core on what is needed. So you might find that extra energy there in those very first few days, that first week of December. But once you're through it, then let me tell you though, the rest of December is looking pretty awesome. On the 10th, we got Mars and Uranus. Again, something unexpected. Now Mars for you is in the first house and Uranus is in the 7th house here, Libra. So it might be a situation between your will and your partner's will. You might want to head in one direction on a choice. Your partner might want to do something opposite. So it's all about finding the balance there on the 10th. But then, ooh, romantic here on the 11th, when we have Venus, which is love, and Neptune in a beautiful trine. And Neptune is more the higher octave of Venus, so you might just see that this might be an evening you want to circle in on your calendar to be out and about and do something special for one another. Now to top it off, the new moon is there as well, and that just makes it even more so special. The new moon always signifies new beginnings, so if you're single, well, this will be a perfect time for you to perhaps meet that special other. And the new moon will carry with it energy, not just for now and the date that we're speaking of, but it can carry off the energy here for a whole month. So you might really want to pay attention to what's going on with you emotionally. The next date you want to circle in is when Venus and Pluto are also trine. And whereas Neptune gives it that spiritual feeling, that the soulmate, the otherworldly type of romantic love, Pluto is more down to earth, it's physical, it gets in there, it's passionate, but it's also in a beautiful trine to Venus. So the 17th might be an extension of and a deepening of what took place on the 11th. Now Venus rules money too. So both these dates might be very good money days for you, especially on the 17th even more so, because Neptune can give a promise, but Pluto delivers. And Pluto rules big money, so maybe you might be the lucky one getting a good Christmas bonus here from your company, for example, right? Venus for you at this time will be in your 2nd house for money and income, and that helps you above and beyond all the other zodiac signs here, Libra, that you might be hearing or getting news of some money coming your way. But we have beautiful holiday energies because, again, Venus is going to step up to the plate with another big power player, which is Jupiter. And Jupiter, of course, will expand anything it touches with generosity and abundance and joy and happiness. This is on Christmas Eve, on the 24th. So if you are in Europe or you are a European, well then that is when we celebrate. For the Americans, it is on December 25th, which is equally beautiful because then we got Mercury joining the crowd with Jupiter in a beautiful trine. So communication, interaction here is not just jovial, and this is beautiful because the last couple of years we've still been working on that Uranus-Pluto square that could have created some friction in some families, but here now it's all very smooth and very joyful. So, and I'm feeling it's going to be a very abundant gift sharing this year just because of both Venus and Jupiter in the mix here. So then we can expect not just the small presents, but the bigger ones. So exciting time here, especially of course for the kids. And on Christmas Day, we also have the full moon. So she's coming in and illuminating the whole scenario, and I feel that this warmth, the generosity, everything coming genuinely from the heart is going to be present. So here for you, Libra, which of course harmony is always a very important thing with you, you will love this Christmas. Now at the end of the month, on the 29th, we have the Sun, which is you, and Neptune coming into a sextile. Neptune again rules vision, and so you might be thinking about the new year coming up and sending your vision forward with the essence coming from your inner self, and pay attention to it because you're already starting to formulate your intentions for 2016. You might want to listen, if you haven't already, to the 2016 forecasts. They're already uploaded both on the Astrology and the Tarot, so you might want to listen to that afterwards to see if that can give you some insight and inspiration as far as those intentions go. But it's just a really nice, peaceful, spiritual day there on the 29th. So I'm feeling December for you with all that energy going on in that third house. Communication is important in December for you. And then of course these energies will be moving into your fourth house for family and foundation, as well as Venus will be moving into that third house. So it's a month where you will not just speak and talk a lot, share your insights, but it's also movement. Third house is always very active. So many of you will probably be traveling here this month. So listen, have a great, wonderful, beautiful holiday season, and I will see you next month. Bye now.